So Dee, a lot of people slice the ball and they try and fix it themselves and it just doesn't work. It's quite a difficult thing to fix, isn't it, a slice?
It is very difficult to fix, especially if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So if you don't know what you're doing
Yeah.
in anything, that makes it difficult.
And a slice is for a right-hander when the ball goes like that. It ends up out to the right. It's a very common problem, probably what, 80-85% of golfers slice the ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so we're going to talk about what causes the slice and why it's so difficult to fix and how to, what causes it basically, how to fix it.
And we're going to kind of make this video a little different. We're not going to give too many instructions on what your body is doing. We're going to talk about what the club is doing.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk more
Hence
about...
why we've got this
This is
big,
why we have this big one, so you can see
super duper large.
This is not why we are so good at golf, because we use heads this big.
Yeah, it's a good one. Okay, so let's, you can do the demoing, Dee.
So with the little club, so we know that an open club face is the club is aiming that way.
Aiming to the right of the
Aiming
target.
to the right
So when we
of the
say
right.
aiming, we're talking about the bottom of the club here is aiming over here to the right.
If we were to put a stick on this, you can see where the club is aiming.
Yes, yeah,
It's aiming way over that way.
Yeah, very good.
So, and if the club face is closed, it's just the opposite.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and our stick would have it going to
That
the
way.
left.
And bottom of the club aims to the left.
And this one tends to go lower as well.
Yes, it does. High off to the right, low off to the left.
And this is a square club face, which means it's just going
Bottom of the club square, heading straight.
heading straight towards the
Yeah,
target.
yeah. And so club face is so important for direction.
Yeah, so if we're looking at the camera and our club face is open, everyone knows the ball is going to go
To the right.
to the right. Club face closed, the ball's going to go to the left.
Yeah.
Unless,
So what causes us to be open and closed at impact, and why not just square?
well, here's something that you're probably not, people aren't going to like. I think there's so many reasons this can happen, and that's why it's very hard for you to correct it yourself. So you have to find out, is it something in your grip? Is it your alignment? Is your particular, what is this?
And it can be a compensation, can't it? And that brings us to the slicing, doesn't it?
That brings us 100% correct. So we talked about the club face. So a very simple way, because we're standing at the side of the ball, we want a nice smooth arc, like it's just on a nice little
Straight
circle.
back and straight through on a tilted circle.
On a tilted circle.
Yep.
So what happens if all of a sudden our tilted circle starts doing this? Our tilted circle starts swinging to the left through this way. So we're going, our tilted circle starts coming out this way. Now to hit the ball, which is now
We've
moving,
lost the ball.
you've got to swing across to the left. Does that make sense? You're swinging across to the left.
And that's what we call over the top. You will have heard that term.
We'll just let it go away.
Doesn't want to stay there.
It's swinging across. So if we swing across to the left, which is what we want to do because we think the ball's going to the right, the more we swing to the left with our club face open, we're going to get a big slice.
That's right. And often people swing to the left and come over the top because they're too dominant with the top half, trying to muscle the ball. Men do it more than women,
Yep,
trying to kind of attack the ball from here rather than letting it drop inside. So once you've come over the top, you're going to hit the ball left.
Yep.
Then you start to hold the club face open so it's not to go left, and that's when you get that left to right motion.
So it's almost
It's
like
a side spin.
It's exactly, and it's like reversing a caravan. The more you swing to the left, the more the ball curves to the right. The more the club face is open, it's going to even go further.
So this was really just an explanation of what the club is doing in the swing and what causes what and why it is difficult to fix a slice.
So it's always important to take a little bit of notice of what the ball's doing. If it's curving, you can say more than likely it's a path issue. If it's going straight right or straight left, more than likely it's a club face issue.
The ball does tell you a lot. A lot of people don't really know how to learn much from the ball, but the ball never lies.
Can I say this to you? So, I don't mean to, I'm not contradicting, but sometimes, when we make the right or incorrect compensation, it can give us a result even though we still might be doing the wrong thing.
That's right.
That's why you need help.
In the example of the slice, when you come across it even more, you might be able to make it start further left and then finish in the middle of the
Yes.
fairway, but it's cutting your power.
Yep.
You know, and it's probably trees on the left, so
Yep.
you might find yourself in them. So you will end up with the result that's better than it was, but it's not what you want, is it? That big slice.
That's why you don't want to. That's why you really need like a doctor. You need to go get the
Yeah.
from the professional actually
Yeah.
what's happening to you.
That's right.
You know, but it's a good start just to
Just
know
to
this.
know what causes
It
what.
can help you when you're out playing on the golf course.
Yeah.
You know, go, oh, my cup face might be open, so it stops
Exactly.
it going too much to the right.
That's it. And
So-
and look at that other video to tell you how to fix the fault of coming over the top and slicing. All right. We've got everything's on. Okay.
You want a ball there or not?
Yeah, I think that's good. If you think.
Yep.
Okay. So de-slicing, it's such a massive problem for people. It's probably the number one fault that people come for lessons for, right?
Absolutely. Everyone. I think 85% of golfers slice the ball.
Sorry,
Haven't it?
I think I forgot to put it on.
We won't talk about what they're doing in the swing.
Can I just? Sorry,
Oh,
can I
sorry.
just?
Yeah, we need to start it differently.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I can do it. Okay. We're so good at it. Must be what it's like to be in
We
TV.
haven't done it for a while.
I know. We've had a break.
Yeah, we've had like a
A long break.
Yeah, so,
Thanks for watching.
Yep. See you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. We'll make that work.